What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today we're looking at the Sunshine Camo, which is a rare black market camo. This is a very nice camo, if you ask me. I think it's one of the nicer rare camos. It's kind of gold looking. It kind of could pass as the gold camo itself, but it has like an overlay of like hexagons, and it's got some nice like pink shading and stuff in it. It's a very nice camo, and it looked great on the combat knife, which you're seeing today. This is a kind of an unconventional first look camo because we're using the combat knife. It's a little bit weird, and it was the first weapon that I got the Sunshine Camo on. I've got it on quite a few weapons now. I believe I've got it on the HVK, the Dingo. I've got it on quite a few weapons now, and it's not as special anymore because it's become quite common for a rare camo. But I did get it on the combat knife first, so I decided to share it with you on the combat knife. Now, this isn't one of my best combat knife gameplays, that's for sure. I only went like 14 and 8 in this first round, but I did just... It was one of my first games on. I just kind of jumped on and got a gameplay, and I got a couple good multi-kills, and it was an alright gameplay in my eyes. So I have had much better gameplays with the combat knife. I actually, quite recently, I went 17. I went on a 17 kill streak with nothing but the combat knife, so that was pretty exciting. But this isn't this is a half decent gameplay, and it really does show off the combat knife because I'm running on walls a lot. And when you're running on walls, you can really see the combat knife because the player kind of holds the combat knife out, and it's kind of hard to see the combat knife when you're just playing because you're always running around with a combat knife. You shouldn't be standing still when you're using a combat knife, and you're just going to be running around generally, so you're not going to see anything but really the hilt of the combat knife most times. So it's kind of hard to get a gameplay that shows off a camo on the combat knife when you're always running around and stuff. I did. This was actually before I realized that you could actually display the knife or flip the knife. If you don't know that you can do that, if you hold L2 when you're using the combat knife, your guy will actually hold up the knife and you can see like the camo on it. Or if you hit square when you're using the combat knife, you'll actually flip the knife around in your hand, and it'll actually flip the knife, and you can see the knife the whole time during the flip. And they look really cool. They're really cool things to do during like your kill cams and stuff. And I didn't know you could do that until after this gameplay. But it's, like I said, it's still a half decent gameplay. We're using the Ripper a lot in this gameplay, which I highly recommend if you're using the combat knife. If you're going nothing but knife, the Ripper actually counts as a melee weapon, and you can actually use it as a knife kill for using the Ripper. So the Ripper is a very amazing. It's just the amazing specialist. It's my personal favorite specialist in the entire game. And once I grab all my hero outfits, I'm going to be using the Ripper only. That's the only character I'm going to be using is Spectre and his Ripper, because it is the best specialist in my opinion, because it's basically just like an epic commando lunge that you can use at basically any time. It charges the fastest of any ability in the game. It can hold its charge after you die, and it's got wicked like range for a combat knife kill. It's just absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend that you check it out, especially if you're using it on the combat knife. That's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Sunshine Camo. What weapons do you have the Sunshine Camo on? Let me know in the comment section down below. And make sure you're entering my 300 subscriber giveaway. We're going to be doing the draw in like 4 days. So make sure you're ready, and you're signed up. You're following me on Twitter at BlackTideTV, and you're subscribed to this YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, which should be another first look camo, because my major project that I'm working on right now is my Patreon video, and that one's going to be long and pretty intense. So it's taking a little while to get ready. I'm doing a lot of editing. We're putting a lot of different gameplays that we've seen before all into one video. So people that maybe just go to my Patreon page, or people that just join and just join the BlackTideTV community can figure out what I'm all about. I explain a little bit about Patreon. I explain why you should sponsor me on Patreon, and a lot of other stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that very soon. It's going to be a longer video, but it's going to be a really great video, and I really hope you tune in for that one. Thanks a lot for watching this video once more, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.